welcome back to Wild Flora. My name is Kat, and today's video is going to be a kitchen clean with me, as well as sharing some washcloths that I crocheted. Being a stay-at-home mom, most of my life revolves around taking care of my little ones and keeping the house clean and cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's really important for me to have a routine in place. That way it gives me time to work on my projects when the kids are down for a nap or when they're sleeping. And when I first became a mom, it was one of the hardest things for me. The first year, I honestly didn't really work on much. I was really focused in just being a mom and learning how to be a mom and a homemaker. And it was super difficult for me. My life had revolved around myself for a long time. It was a very selfish life. And when you become a parent, you become so humbled and you realize that it's not about you anymore. So it was a difficult time. I think I've already said that, but it was for me. And after that first year was over and I was pregnant with my second, I realized that I needed to figure things out. I needed to have a routine, and I had to make sure that my priorities were focused on taking care of the children as well as keeping the house clean. And once those two things were done, then I can focus on my crafting projects, because I'm a very handy person. I love working with my hands. I love crocheting. I love gardening. I've recently picked up sewing and knitting, and my one and truest love is making jewelry, but it's been so difficult for me to work on jewelry because it is a very time-consuming hobby, and it involves lots of tools and tools that are almost too dangerous to have around children. So that's kind of taken a back seat in my life. Today I want to share with you some of the washcloths that I made. I think washcloths are a really great place to start if you are a beginner crocheter. And I would say I'm more of an intermediate crocheter. I've been crocheting maybe for the last 6 months, but I was crocheting when I was younger. My grandma taught me when I was maybe 12 years old. And so when I picked up crocheting this last summer, it was like time hadn't even passed. And a washcloth is so much fun because you can try out so many different patterns on it, and it doesn't matter how it turns out because you're only going to clean with it. If you're just starting out, I'd say washcloths are definitely the way to go. And I'm going to be sharing with you 3 washcloths that I made. 2 patterns are on YouTube, you can look them up. And then the third one I actually created myself, which is the first time I've ever created my own pattern, which I'm very proud of. So the first one is a corner to corner stitch or corner to corner pattern. It's very, very easy. You work from a diagonal. For washcloths, you want to make sure that you are using natural fibers like 100% cotton, because if you're using it on a hot surface, or if you're laying a pot on top of it, or you're using it as a pot handle, you don't want it to burn. And acrylic and polyester are man-made and they can easily catch on fire. So I highly advise 100% cotton.
The fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin. Tonight the whiskey feels stronger. Gasoline on hidden desires.
And the second one that I made is a Harlequin stitch. This one was so hard for me to make. Halfway through the washcloth, I started decreasing without even realizing it, so it became like a trapezoid. But the beautiful thing about washcloths is it doesn't matter. I'm just washing with it. The third pattern is the butterfly stitch that I actually created. It was super exciting, lots of work. I've spent lots of nights unraveling this project, but I think it came out pretty lovely. I love nature, so of course I made it into a butterfly. And I think this would look so beautiful on a baby blanket. Let me know if you would be interested in me making a tutorial on this, because I am very open to doing it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this new format of video. I hope you have a really wonderful day. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.